If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Maya. In today's video, I'm just going to basically give you guys some updates on life and talk to you guys about some stuff. I have so much to talk to you guys about, and I've kind of been like holding off on this video because there's just been a lot going on in my life right now, so I'm going to hop right into this video. So I'm just going to start off with basically just updating you guys on everything that's going on, and this video will definitely make a lot of things make more sense, such as why we are switching rooms. Now I do want to say, if you guys were on my live the other day, you definitely know what I'm going to be talking to you guys about in this video. I know a lot of you guys probably don't know because a lot of you guys do not go on my lives, so but basically, my grandmother was admitted into the hospital. She was taken by ambulance. It all started out with just a simple whole, like, it's hard to explain. It was one thing that turned into so much more stuff happening, and it was kind of just like a domino effect along the way. So she was in our town's hospital, which was Cortland Hospital, and she was transferred up to Syracuse Hospital, which is a very good hospital, a lot of good doctors up there, and it was very, very, very exhausting driving about almost 45 minutes just to go up to the hospital every day, staying there all day, and coming home really late at night, but obviously had no choice really. But basically at Cortland Hospital, they were just trying to get her to do as much as she could and help her out, and she was kind of like refusing to do anything really. Like if they wanted to move her, she would refuse, and she was in a lot of pain. And they sent her up to Syracuse, obviously I just said that, so that a bigger team of doctors were there to talk to her and to see if there was anything else that they could do to help her. It's a really long story that I'm not really going to get into too much detail on everything wrong with her and everything like that. But basically she did go in, and she had like her legs gave out from underneath her. She was having some like back pain too, which was part of the cause. So she mainly went into the hospital for her leg and her back, and a whole bunch of other medical things just started to hit her one after the other. And she wasn't eating either. Like she refused to eat a lot of the time. She was sleeping nonstop. And when we got up to Syracuse, it was a couple of days, and we basically had just made the decision to make her comfortable and to stop giving her a whole bunch of medicine that just like made her feel really crappy and everything. So at that point, we were just making her comfortable, giving her pain medicine, and just letting what happened happen. Because really, as the way that the doctors were kind of like explaining it, there was really nothing they could do to help her at this point with some of the issues that she was having. And even if she really did get back up, she probably would have just ended up right back in there again, and it would have just been a looping time wall. And my family kind of was prepared for this because my grandmother had been in and out of the hospital. I'm talking. My grandmother had been in and out of the hospital all this year, and every time that she... What are you doing? Come on. No. Okay. Oh, now you come over. Hello. Hello, how was your nap? But every time that she went into the hospital, we all noticed that her stays were becoming longer and longer. So at that point, we all kind of were just... So we were basically all just kind of preparing ourselves and realized that this was kind of where it might lead, and we just kind of prepared ourselves. So basically on Mother's Day, me and my mom got a call. My mom didn't go up that day because she was super exhausted. My mom had gone to work like half of the week before, and she hadn't gone into work the whole week after everything. But basically my mom was staying home. Me and Grayson stayed home, obviously, and we weren't going to go up unless we absolutely needed to, because Grayson was really exhausted from being up in the hospital for like 2 days all day and all of that, so he really needed his extra sleep. My mom was sitting at the table going through my grandmother's mail just to figure out what needed to be paid, like bills and stuff that nobody had been looking at. And we got a call from my aunts, and they said that we should get up to the hospital because they think that time is moving and things are happening. So we made it up there, and by the time that we got up there, they had basically said that about like an hour before we got there that she had passed away. And we went in, sat, and just everybody was in there. That's that. Best Mother's Day ever for me. First Mother's Day. It's really kind of hard to explain because usually when people lose loved ones, a lot of the time you just cry, but nobody was really like crying. Obviously we're upset and everything that this is happening, but since we prepared ourselves so long, it didn't hit as hard as what it probably would have. It was just out of the blue type of situation. But again, I do want to put it out there that everybody is still super upset and is very devastated from this. Like, it has been a very long and stressful process. So, Mother's Day was on a Sunday, and that following Monday, my mom and aunts had all gone out and started to figure out arrangements for calling hours, funeral, everything like that. We went to the calling hours on a Wednesday. We couldn't bury her at the time. We're still currently waiting to, because the ground has been super wet and it's been really rainy all nonstop. Hello, little head. Hello, little face. It ain't all about you. You're gonna throw a fit. It's right there. Right there. Okay. But basically on Wednesday we had calling hours where everybody came and just all of that. If you guys don't know what calling hours are, ask your parents. I'm sure they will explain to you a lot better what those are. And then after we had a dinner, lunch, whatever you really would like to call it. It was the afternoon, so I guess you could say lunch. And we all just like gathered around, and it was just kind of like a family reunion also, because this has like been the first time in quite a while that all of the family, like a lot of the family, has been together, and friends and family, because we're all just super busy with our lives that we just haven't had time really to sit down and see each other. So it was really nice. We are currently... What are you doing? I try to make a video that's like serious, and this is what happens. We're still currently waiting on what is going to be going on for her burial. We obviously have it all planned out, but right now we're hoping to do it on this upcoming Tuesday, because we're just waiting to get a hold of the priest that we had at her calling hours, because he was really nice. And yeah. What else was I going to talk to you guys about? Oh, another thing is, doesn't really have to do with my grandmother, but it does. So the other day we got a call on our house phone, and the only two like people at home were me and my grandfather and Grayson, obviously. And usually if it's somebody I don't know, I'll just hand the phone to somebody. So that's what I did. I gave the phone to my grandfather, and I was kind of like listening in, and he said that he was talking, the person who was on the phone said that it was my cousin. And I was like, that's strange. Usually if my cousin needs something, he would like text me or something like that. and he should be in school. I don't know why he's calling. My grandfather went outside and was like going around, and I was like hearing little bits and pieces like, oh, money, how much do you need, and all of that. And then he came into the house and he was saying, oh, let me give you my cell phone, I can't really hear you. And I was like, well, do you want me to just talk to them? And he goes, yeah. I thought he was on the phone still with my cousin, and it was some guy saying that he was from the courthouse, and my cousin had gotten into a lot of trouble, and he was like reading off what was going on and what my cousin did. Apparently my cousin was driving and was texting at the same time, got into an accident and all of that kind of stuff. And as he was saying this, I'm like, this isn't my cousin you're talking about. Like, my cousin is so much smarter than this. Like, my cousin would never ever do this. And he was saying that the bail was $6,000, or we could bring 10%, which is $600. And me and my grandfather had both thought that it was a real thing. Like, what? Do you want your pants off? Are you hot? Go stick it in your ear. Little. You need to chill. So the guy had been like, oh, well, we'll call you back and let you know because we're going to talk to him again. Hence, I had texted my cousin before I even knew what anything was going on. And I asked him, I texted him, I go, why did you call us? And he goes, I didn't. And I'm like, I was like texting my cousin everything that we had just heard. And he's like, I'm at school. He shared his location of his phone with us. And he was up at the school, in school still. Hey, no. He was in school, and right then and there, I was like, yeah, I knew this wasn't you. It was like just really weird. So basically, somebody had put 2 and 2 together with the obituaries in our newspaper and kind of was just trying to play us for money and get our bank account to get money from us and just basically pull the whole scam. They never did call us back, and I don't know, my aunt took the number. I don't know what she did with it after that. I don't know what my cousin did after that, but yeah. It was really just a really terrible thing. Like, why would somebody ever do that to a family who's in grief? Like, yeah. So the first one is, I want to talk to you guys about my videos. So I have people all the time who are like, why don't you stop making boring videos, make new and exciting videos, stop doing this, stop doing that. And I just want to put it out there, I don't have all the money in the world. You can see the LeBron family, they have just bought a humongous bounce house for their daughters and everything like that. And it's like, I would love to make videos like that, but I don't have all the money in the world. All of my money that I make goes right to my kid. I don't have extra money at all to do super exciting videos, and my videos are basically mainly for me to look back on and to also help out other moms who might not have anybody else to go to. I love all of my fans so much, but it really does hurt me a lot when people say, well, try making new and more exciting videos, because it's like, I'm sorry, like, I'm very busy throughout my day. I try to make videos that are really exciting. I ask people what kind of videos that they want me to do, and I film those types of videos for them. Like, I do listen to you guys. I try to film videos that you guys want to see. But it's like, I'm not going to be able to make super big, exciting videos 3 times a week for you guys. That is really expensive, and I take as much time out of my week to film videos that are really good for you guys as best as I can. Like Wednesday's upload, I completely had to skip out on because we were super duper busy on Wednesday. Tuesday, Grayson got hurt somehow and had a blood vessel pop in his eye. So I was dealing with that. No, you're not getting it. Hold on. But it's like, you guys really do need to bear with me on things, especially right now. We have a lot going on, and there's a lot of changes coming to our family. Grayson, no. You need to sit. Play with the tape if you want to. But it's like, you guys don't really understand what it's like to be in my shoes. For those people who are out there thinking that it's really easy to make big, exciting videos every week, it is not. It gets very, very exhausting and draining and just overwhelming overall. I make videos 3 times out of the week. I am taking care of this little one all by myself. I don't have any help from a significant other. I'm also doing college classes, so that is another thing that I'm dealing with. I'm trying to keep up on all social medias and filming. Like, it is such a big task, and it's not as easy as saying, oh, we'll put Grayson down for a nap and then go film and then do everything else, because no. Whenever Grayson's really sleeping, I'm cleaning up the house and helping my mom out with things all of the time now that it's just us, basically. And taking care of Grayson is a hard task too. He doesn't just sleep all day. He's running around the house, getting into everything, terrorizing our dog. Like, he's a big handful. I do schooling at night. I work on videos when I can. I'm making new merch. It is a lot on my plate, so please bear with me on things, because I am doing the best that I can with everything else that I am balancing. So I do have a couple of things that I want to talk to people about right now, and I don't want to seem like I'm coming off and being rude or anything, because I'm totally not. I just need to make these announcements right now, because, yeah. I also want to address this. Really? Take the TV remote. I give out a lot of my social media apps. What? I give out a lot of my social media platforms that I have. That's the word. No, you don't get anything else now. I give out a lot of my social media platforms for you guys to follow and keep up on our daily lives. The ones that I've have ever given out are my Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and obviously here on YouTube. What I find very, very, very disrespectful is some of you guys have literally gone onto Facebook, looked me up, and tried to find my account, followed me, and then when I don't follow you guys back, you sit on there, and some of you begged for me to follow you. My Facebook page is strictly for my family and friends. I do not follow fans on there. If I have not given out a specific social media for you guys to follow, please do not think that it is okay to go follow and blow it up to see if I'll actually follow you back, because I won't. I have Facebook as my no! You don't need the bowl of milk. My Facebook is really my only last safe place for social media that I have. It is strictly my friends and family only. I am not going to be following any fans on there whatsoever. So if you do follow me on there, try to message me, I will instantly block you and decline your friend requests, because I'm not going to do it. I give you guys so many other social media platforms that you can message me on. If you don't have them, that's not my fault. You can always make an account to follow me on there with. It's not that hard or difficult. But I just find that enough. I just personally find it very I just personally kind of feel like it's very disrespectful to go and find somebody on a social media platform that they've never given out on their, like, anywhere on their other social media apps, and think that it's okay to, like, beg them to follow you or anything like that. I know some of you guys probably just weren't thinking at the time, but that is definitely something to think about. If a person... Hold on. Stop pulling my hair, please. But always remember this, if somebody does not give out that social media, 9 times out of 10 they have their very good reasons to, and it just means that they don't want a lot of fans or any fans on there. Hence is why I have my reasons, which I just explained. It is my only safe spot. So please, respect the social medias that I give out, and do not think that it is okay to try to stalk me or get me to be friends with you on other ones. There are reasons. But anyways, guys, I'm going to try to figure out what's wrong with this little peanut right here, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this cleared up a lot of questions. I hope I did not offend anybody with my last 2 announcements and stuff, because I was definitely not trying to be rude or anything towards that direction. Just making a few announcements for people out there. So yeah. I love you guys all so, so much, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys. Do you want to say bye? No? Fine. Bye, guys.